My name is Laura Hockman, and I work at South Middle School. This is the first year that we've implemented Ci3T, and we have also started rolling out the new social skills curriculum, Connect with Kids. At the 6th grade level, which is where I work, we've had a lot of successes. We've found that with this curriculum, it's really accessible for the students, particularly starting each lesson with the videos, allows each of the students to actively participate without having to speak up first. And for many of our students, they struggle kind of being with, the first one to say something or the first one to step out and say anything to the class in front of their peers, particularly with some of the challenging topics. So with the videos kind of as a guiding starting point, many of our students feel much more comfortable after watching that as they've participated in it already as a group. We've also really enjoyed a lot of the activities that have gone along. If anything, I think we would probably would love to have more time to really go dig a little bit deeper. Often, we're talking right up to the bell, and students are so engaged at that point that they're kind of caught off guard, and the time really does fly by. Even yesterday's activity that we did, even before we had gotten started, we kind of talked about what the video was going to be about. And with this one, it was specifically talking about students having convictions about specific things they strongly believe in. And the topic at hand was smoking, which for some of our students, could be 50-50. Either they've had no exposure, peer pressure to it, or they've experienced a lot. And several of our students jumped right on, oh, we're going to learn about this. We've already talked about this in our life skills classes. And they were so excited to kind of have a leg up. And then for those students who haven't had that class yet, well, they'll have it 3rd or 4th quarter. I think they'll feel even more comfortable participating in that conversation and being able to engage with it. We've watched several videos so far with bullying, and it's something that they learn about every year. So definitely a frequent theme. I think with the social skills curriculum, though, I ended up co-teaching that lesson with another teacher, and we really pushed the students to go further than kind of that surface area of, okay, what would you do as a bystander? And for some of the students, first of all, I would say stop bullying, and kind of pushing them to dig, what would you really say? So the students worked in small groups and collaborated to come up with what are some realistic responses that they could actually say in a situation. And even sometimes by not saying something, how can they remove themselves or their friends from that situation too? So I think that was really helpful for them, and also gave them more language, more experience when they have those sessions with the counselors in other classes.
Great.
Currently at South Middle School, we've got the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. As a 6th grade teacher, we're kind of seeing, it's the first time our students have been exposed to this since they may not have had it previously. So the way it's supposed to work too is sort of the lessons have similar themes, similar topics, but just kind of building upon them and digging a little bit deeper each year. So students in 7th and 8th grade will not be seeing the same videos, but will be building upon the same social skills that they've learned in 6th grade, and then same for 7th and 8th grade. So for each grade level, there's choices to choose from as far as what lessons you want to choose, but it also preserves specific videos for 6th grade, for 7th grade, and for 8th grade, respectively. So that way there isn't any double up on that. So it makes it a little bit easier too for teachers when they're going through and selecting and the order of what they want to teach things in and how to teach it. That way they don't have that fear. The teachers have really appreciated, there's kind of that PDF document that kind of outlines, with a brief subtopic of this is what the lesson's about, here's the link, and that as soon as you click on that, it leads you directly to it. So I think that's been really helpful and kind of has helped us continue to go in sequence and not have to feel like we're digging through it. And also as a team at 6th grade, each of us have kind of taken on, we volunteer weekly to print out either the lesson plans and make handouts for the rest of the teachers, so that way it's not, the responsibility is not always on us, because many of the teachers prefer also to have either a hard copy or specific handouts to go along with it. Really feel like this year it's a little more authentic as far as I enjoyed using lessons that we've done in the past, but I really do feel like with the videos, the students being able to view, see, kind of hear a little bit of information, and then at the end there's kind of the breakout sessions modeling with the students. And I know for some teachers were kind of hesitant with those because they were high school students discussing those issues and concepts. But the more we kind of went through it and I watched my students, they're more likely and willing to listen to high school age students than even maybe someone who is their same age. So I've actually found that has been really valuable to have them listen and first watch a modeled conversation about the social skills with high school students who, even though it's not someone personally that they know, they might look up to. Although I think it would be a great opportunity if, our two high schools in Lawrence High School and Free State High School, if their students could kind of create their own videos that we could share in 6th grade, because it makes it just that much more personal.